Hey guys, this is Adam at Burns Cadillac Chevrolet in Rock Hill. Today we're going to take a brief look at the all-new 2016 Cadillac CT6. Most people know Cadillac's been missing a little bit for the longer wheelbase sedan. Try to replace it with the XTS. It sold great, don't get me wrong, but it just didn't sell past expectations. Cadillac has tried to reinvent themselves, and I think they've done an awesome job with this car. And I don't typically get excited over cars anymore after all the years of being in the industry, but this one's pretty sharp. You'll notice that Cadillac did keep the new style emblem, which is just the shield and not the crest around it. It does have front sensors in the front, and it does have the LED lighting here as well. Now this is the luxury collection. You will learn a lot about these over the course of time. We have luxury, premium, platinum, and then the standard collection. This one does have some upgraded wheels, and they are polished, and it's sharp. It's got the Cadillac emblem in the center caps, and on the side, I think that's pretty awesome to have the Cadillac symbol right there as well. Too bad I can't have this out at night. I wish you could see it better, but it's got all kind of lighting. It's gonna have puddle lights underneath the I can't even think of what it's called now. Outside mirrors. It does have the turn signals in the mirror. It's got lighting here. It's got proximity keyless entry. I'm just going to show you a brief shot of the inside, and then we'll go around the car a little bit more. I do apologize for the shaking in advance. A little hard to hold the camera with one hand and open the doors and stuff. Now, I'm going to spend a little bit more time on the back seat than I normally do as far as what options are back here. You're going to notice that it does come with a shade on this particular one. Sort of go up and down, closes in and out. Extra speakers in the door because this has the Panorama system. The Panorama system has 34 speakers. Bose audio here. It's got a rear shade button on the windows here. Now this is what it does. You see it closes the top shade in the back. So you have control over it. Now this particular button here closes the shade in the far back window. Perforated seats for the rear because it does have the heated option. Down below here you'll notice it's got all your USB ports, and I do apologize, I got the cord wrapped around my hand just a little. All the USB options that you could want, including a 120 volt one. Charging ports there. Panorama speaker, like I said, it's got a system right there behind you. Right there in front of your knees. Center console folds down. Of course you have your own cup holders. Super sleek. Really sharp. And you notice it does have the flow through here, so you can open up to the trunk. We come around to the back side of the car, and you can tell this car is really long. It's probably one of the longest ones I've seen for Cadillac in a long time. It's got the 2-liter turbo with the dual pipes coming out of one side. It's got the rear sensors. It's got trunk latch right here, so hit the button and it automatically goes up for you. Really spacious. Of course, there's that flow through spot there. It's got its own spare tire in this particular one. Not all of them come with it, just for the record. So don't expect it on every model. It's got a power trunk. Hit the button, trunk will lower itself. I think Cadillac took the time, in my opinion, to get people excited. Sunroof. Come around to the front. Bose audios again, trunk latch, power windows, power door locks, memory seating. The seat controls are up here on the door panel now. This is illuminated as well. It is heated, cooled seats on this particular model, so you'll see the perforations in the seats. I come around to the inside. You'll notice it's a leather wrapped steering wheel. All your radio controls, cruise controls, voice activation. It's also got lane departure, heated steering wheel, forward collision alert, changing the channels for your radio stations, driver information center, glove box that opens from this particular side. You also have a phone charger, so if you have a certain type of phone, it will charge wirelessly right there, unless you already have a case. In some cases, most people don't. It does fold open both ways. I do want to show you that if you can see it. It's pretty cool. Different type of shifter Cadillacs went with. All these buttons are for your radio, for your climate controls. It does have physical, I don't know if you can hear it, buttons. Cadillac finally went away from just all touch, which I think is wonderful because it gives it a little bit better feel. You notice I said it had pan array. It does have a larger cue system than it did in the past. It's got the ability to park itself, which is right here, parallel or perpendicular. Touchscreen radios. You can hit home. You can see it's got all the different controls that you're used to seeing in a Cadillac car. Projection icon's a little new. In case you didn't know, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Super awesome feature. Navigation, which is hard driven in as well. One thing I think that most people don't know about yet is it does have a trackpad here. So all this stuff is just like you used to touching on a laptop. So it controls everything up here. You can feel a little bit of feedback with it. You can just scroll around like I was doing, and then you can push in on it. Of course, it's really simple. Just push in on it, and of course, it takes you to where you want to go. Awesome, awesome, awesome car. I can't say enough. One thing I forget to do every time, of course, is it does have a rear vision camera. Not can be confused with a rear view mirror or rear camera that for your reversing. This is on all the time. When you're driving on the road, it's a lot clearer. It is high definition. Of course, you can go to traditional style if you want to as well. Otherwise, you can leave it on. I think that's pretty neat. If you have any questions, please let me know. Like I said, this is not a true walk around. It's just a brief introduction to this car. There is so much stuff on this car, I'm not going to have time to go over it. If you have any questions, please let me know. We can be reached on YouTube or find us at Burns Cadillac Chevrolet.